Hello, exiles. Welcome back to SSF in the company of Dean, our Acolyte of Chayula. He has reached level 90. He's currently running level 20 skill gems, and with the added skill levels from the gear, we're currently at level 30 on Essence Drain. 29 Dark Effigy, 29 Despair, 29 Hex Blast. Last time we checked in, the tooltip on DP on Essence Drain was 11k. Now it's 16k, and it's only been improved by skill levels. Let's make a showcase of the build. Let's go with an augury. Yeah, we're currently using the Crown of the Victor for the +1 level of all skills, with losing a lot of energy shield, 2.2k, which is another hit that we could live through, but bleeding on hit is good for us because we're CI, we're immune to bleed, so let's see what the build can do in a map. I'm still trying to get into the mindset of playing the game, not skipping the game with instant pack deletion. I think I'm doing better, but we'll see. So, as you can see, Contagion does its thing. If you want to accelerate it, you can drop a totem. And with the totem down, the white mobs, oh, those were blue mobs. The blue mobs kind of melt just a bit. But yeah, the fact that we're spending energy shield to deal damage is slowing us down a bit. That's an elite right there. Okay, let's debuff it and drop 2 totems. Essence Drain didn't hit.
I need mana.
It's pretty fast if you can get the debuff set on, and that was without despair, which further lowers the enemy's resistance to chaos to negative, because
I need mana.
yeah, as you can see, I'm not accustomed to the rotation just yet. But when you do get the rotation right, it's pretty flashy. Just many chaos projectiles hitting everything they can.
I need mana.
And because we're using Contagion, that the chaos debuff will spread to the nearest enemies, and then those become the target of your totems. So you get this kind of cascading effect. We're not going to go through the whole map because it does look like it's pretty scenic, but since this is an augury map, we can skip to the boss by making sure we don't die getting there first. So that's another elite. Okay, everything's calm. We can activate the stone altar. Here's another elite. No more elite. And we're still doing fine, except for that time when we were targeted by all projectiles on the map. You could play this a bit faster if you are in control of well, if you got good distributive attention. When that happens, you just drop your convalescence. Okay, okay, let me hit you. Good. Let's move on. So, maybe this time we drop a despair and the totem, run around a bit,
Foul creature.
try not to die to projectiles. Get more enemies, drop a totem, drop a contagion, run away. Okay. We're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. Here's another stone altar, defended by a pack of mobs. Okay. They don't really bunch up as they should. Okay, we can just try and go the other way now because it does seem to be a shorter path from the spawn point to well, we don't want to clear the map. We just want to live and get to the boss. I had to pick up that greater iron because we're running out of runes. Here's another elite, 2 debuffs. It's doing enough damage. Thank you, checkpoint. So we've activated all 3 stone altars. Let's get to the boss. Last time we went up against. We're gonna take a little break here. We went up against the Abyss boss, the huge skeleton boss, and it took about 2 minutes to go through 5 million HP. If we are lucky and there aren't too many enemies here that we should clear out.
Need more mana.
I'm still accustomed to running away from those chaos balls. Let's clear out this other elite pack as well. If we can pull the elite without activating the boss. Okay, it's an essence pack. It's okay. We don't need to handle that. We're ready for taking down the boss. Maybe even taking a reset against the boss, but let's see. So, Mr. Grexor, pull.
No mana.
Time to be totemed. And we'd like to stick around the boss so that the Withering Presence does something.
No mana.
And if possible, keep our totems up at all time, but it doesn't seem to be something that I can do. totems,
I
debuffs.
need mana.
Okay, let's get the debuffs in. Got the debuffs in. Let's get the totems in. The energy shield recharge is doing its thing. We do get hit once in a while by the boss, but then we can recharge it by the time he gets another shot at us.
I need mana.
Okay, he has been dispelled.
I need mana.
And that was a chance to do a Hex Blast, but overall the Hex Blast doesn't add too much damage. Now let's move away from that.
I need mana.
The very low mana pool is not helping.
Need more mana.
Yeah, that was a Hex Blast. It did almost nothing. Okay.
Need more mana.
It's not going very well, is it? But we're still alive. We're still in the fight. We didn't take a reset just yet. Okay. The boss is immune while doing that. Okay.
No mana.
The totems are down. Let's get more totems in, but now he's airborne and immune. Now we gotta reset the totems, get some debuffs in if we can. Get the spare in if we can. Totems are down, reset. Charge your energy shield.
Need more mana.
Okay. The flames are also helpful. They leech 22% of our maximum mana back to us, which means if we pick up 5 of them, we regenerate our full mana pool. But they're not visibly impactful.
Need more mana.
He's almost done. 5 minutes into the map. We ran straight into. Yeah. So
Arms for the monastery.
it's still slow. It's still well, let's not call it slow. Let's call it interactive. You have to dance around the boss, and if you have one of these highly mobile bosses, just wait until its immunity and invulnerability ends, and then just chip a bit and chip a little more and keep dancing and chip a little more. It's nice to see the build being able to live through that, minor encounter. With the damage that we're doing on Essence Drain, Contagion is there only to sorry, only to propagate the other damage over time. So to propagate 25k damage over time from Essence Drain, and its own damage, which was at 1.7k. maybe it's I mean, you've seen the damage against bosses where your damage source is only essence drain and double effigy. Should be enough to defeat most of the bosses, but it does have a high skill cap, like the player's skill cap. Maybe I'm just not that proficient at using this type of build and I have to get better. Who knows? But yeah, if you want to spend your time chipping at the boss, go ahead. There are ways you can improve the damage. Maybe, I mean, the initial critical hit chance for your spells is 7%, I believe. With some investment in your gear, you can get that pretty high to 20, maybe 30, and you can get some critical hits in on the boss, which will affect your initial hit from an essence drain, also the damage over time that you're applying. Dark effigy itself, with the vial fusion, could also maybe add some critical hits there, here and there. But right now, with the support that we get from the ascendancy and on the skill tree, yeah, we're specking into double chaos resistance because there's nothing else to use. We can't use the darkness because we need the spirit, and this does nothing. Well, maybe it does a little more than doubling your chaos resistance when you are immune to chaos. Yeah, it just increases the mana leech that you get from the Flames Chayula. Overall, still a nice build, still a cute idea that would probably be improved in the future if GGG wants to do anything about mana leech on spells. Then you'd probably be invincible because of all the mana you're leeching. You wouldn't have to do anything but just spam Essence Ring. But until then, this was the update. I'm gonna play the build for 1 or 2 more days, try and get better at doing pinnacle content. Breach seems to be the best encounter for the build because we plan on getting this contagion with the essence drain and all of the damage over time we can do. Plan to get it propagating through the map, and all we have to do is just raise totems now and then. I'll do that, and we'll meet back when the build is ready to complete the breach, even in the lowest tier. Until then, goodbye, exiles.